We can do a million things. We can pack it up and fly on any plane. We can take it back to your train. Show you how my lifestyle.
What's poppin', man? Check it everything.
Alright, man.
You good?
Yeah, hell yeah. My ass tired a little bit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Been grinding and
Yeah.
put this you can put it right here. There you go. That's a magnet. So you
That's a magnet? Okay.
So you can put that,
Yes, I had that motherfucker.
For real?
Blue one like that.
For real?
Same one.
Let's get it. Let's roll the windows down.
We can take it back to your train. Show you how my lifestyle these days.
I ain't never get it right though. That motherfucker stayed in my mama's driveway the whole time I had it.
For real?
Yeah.
Like a 5-star free.
That's hard.
Man, might check 1, 2. We live, we in it, dog. Seatbelt, you feel me? You know how we do every time.
Gotta stay safe.
Man. All right, so yeah, you gotta use this one and go all the way across.
Got you.
Put myself under the seat.
That motherfucker, an M&M joint. Hey, Delta.
Man,
Get
bro.
me to the shelter, you hear me? I love it.
So man, what's up with you? How you been doing, bro?
I've been doing all right, man. I've been doing pretty good, bro.
What's up?
Yeah, for sure, most definitely love.
So I got my dog. I know him as Sully in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you done about a lot of monikers. You done changed. You did a lot of different things, man.
Some people know me as Stacker.
Yeah.
You know, Sully Stacker. Most recently, the world knows me as Dohlyfe, man.
Yeah, Dohlyfe, and that's what I want to get right into, man. Dohlyfe,
hustler.
Trap fame, Dohlyfe. Okay, so it's a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know what it is a little bit. I don't want to just talk for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. So it's acronym. It's Dohlyfe, DOHLYFE. Definition of a hustler.
Okay.
Living young fly entrepreneur. Feel me?
I ain't know it, man, the whole time.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, okay, it's a meaning behind it. You just ain't throwing no brands out there with nothing behind it.
Man, nah. See, so we almost 11 years in. It'll be 11 in October. For real.
So what made you like start a clothing line after doing everything you did? I know you was working with the music for a little bit too, right?
Yeah, facts. I was doing the music. Well, I always kind of wanted to do a clothing brand. I actually remember Crack Doja back in the day.
Yeah, shout out Crack Doja. Everybody had a Crack Doja.
Facts, you feel me? So he did a logo for me in 2011, and I ain't really never get into it. Like I started, I was fully focused on the music, so I never got into it. But I met a girl who do clothes, you feel me? And it ended up being my girlfriend, you feel me? So she ends up, yeah, facts. She ended up being my girlfriend, and she cut the clothes up, bleached them, and she made me a nice little fit. Okay. That's how we got close, you feel me? And she was telling me about how she wanted to start a clothing brand, and she thought it cost a little bit of money, but I was like, well, look, she was from Detroit. I'm like, I know the whole city, so if I get started, you feel me, you just follow behind me. And then she never followed behind, but it just turned out to be something. Yeah.
So look, hold on. DJ Z-Nyce, right here. I want my dog Sully, TDT, Top Down Talks. We went right into it. We didn't even go into the intro and nothing, you know what I'm saying? Another episode bringing in y'all, man. Trap fame in the building, Dohlyfe. This cat right here, I even see it on like artists, bro. Yeah. How do you manage to make those connections with the artists like that?
So, around the time when I first started the brand, I moved to Atlanta. So like when I first started the brand, I was in Atlanta when I first started the brand. So I would just run out, I would just see artists out. Like the first big person I seen was Willa Fu. He's a producer for he did the Savages, Future, and all that. Yeah. You feel me? I bumped into him and I just gave him a merch, and he turned me on to Pee Wee Longway.
Man, I'm Pee Wee Longway.
Yeah,
fan,
facts.
Bro.
You feel me? And that was kind of like
free Pee Wee. Look.
Yeah, facts. Pee Wee Longway was like a turning point for me because I bumped into him around a few days before Derby in Atlanta. So when I posted that picture of him, I came back that Derby a weekend. Man, I sold all my merch. I made like $5,000, and that was like opened my eyes. You feel me? To like what I could really do with the brand.
This is real.
You feel me? Yeah, facts. You feel me? So it's just basically me pushing up on the artists in Atlanta, and then once I moved back to Louisville, I started DMing people and getting their addresses and stuff like that. It's probably kind of difficult nowadays, but back then when I first started, it was kind of easy.
So, bro, I remember seeing a picture. I remember seeing you in a U-Haul, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Like, what gave you the idea? That's like, look, bro, we gonna travel my mobile store. We gonna travel. Like, what gave you that idea? U-Haul, man.
Man. So the U-Haul situation was like, I had just got the flip flops.
Okay.
And
the man got flip flops, y'all.
Yeah, facts. You feel me? So I had just got the flip flops, and I ain't have enough room in my storage, bro. You feel me? So I already had the U-Haul, and I was like, man, shoot, man, I need to get rid of all this stuff.
Right.
So I grabbed the U-Haul and I went down to Southland Terrace and did a big old special, and that turned out to be a whole nother lane for me. Man. You feel me? So like now I got the series, the Trapping Out the U-Haul series, to where every July and August I get a U-Haul and I travel. This the surrounding states like Tennessee, all the little parts in Kentucky like Lexington, Paducah. You feel me?
Hey, bro, do they be excited to see you when you pull up?
Ah, man, they love it, bro. Like it's like I said, the Trapping Out the U-Haul was a whole entity for itself. You feel me? Like it's like, you know, and
we gotta document that, bro.
Yeah, facts. I'm gonna do a new series this year. For the Trapping Out the U-Haul, I'm gonna do the Drip the Hood, to where I go to the neighborhoods and give out free merch. You feel me? Just you know, because a lot of people do the hood documentaries and they ain't really helping the neighborhood. You feel me? I just want to give out merch to people. You feel me? Because a lot of people from different neighborhoods in the city love me. You feel me? And I just want to do a part of giving back. You feel me?
So I got a collection from like merchandise wise. Do you do collections? When you come up with an idea, you like, man, I want to do basketball shorts. We're gonna do basketball shorts tomorrow. How does that go work?
See,
you don't gotta give out the sauce.
No. So my structure on my clothing brand ain't never really been structured. This year is more structured.
Okay.
For me, so now I'm doing more of the collection to where I do like the hat, the jeans, everything all at once. But the way my money would, like, you know, trials and tribulations, I get one piece at a time, or what I used to do. And
you gotta speak on that, bro. Like, and that ain't no wrong, cause like, bro, when you coming up with brands, and I'm just now really like learning, you know what I'm saying, like from my hats and just like getting them in and like shirts and all that. I'm like, bro, this ain't no easy test.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you gotta like really get to the sources or whatever. And then be getting with the sources, like speaking their language or having somebody to interpret.
So in 2021, man, matter of fact, it was 2022. I took a major L. You feel me? So with my tax, I had a tax situation where they put a hold on my bank account. You feel me? And they took like $26,000 from me. So I couldn't for the past 2 years. I couldn't even get nothing from manufacturers. So I had to do screen printed stuff like this and really, you know, a lot of people like, man, where the jeans at? Where the hats at? You feel me? This, that, and the third at, but I couldn't do it because I didn't have a bank account. So it's like a lot of stuff that you got to go through. You feel me? To, you know, but I know now, you know, I know to do the right way now.
And this is what TDT Top Down Talks is about, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I kind of started this, just like me even DJing, you know, getting all my business affairs together or whatever else, and them taxes, like, they real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. You got to pay the taxes.
You got to,
and
like, whatever.
Like I said, I did it as a hobby in the beginning. So from 2015 to 2017, I wasn't, you know, I might have had the business account and just putting the money in there. So when I finally ended up having to do my taxes, bro, I owed them people like $36,000. You feel me? Just putting a few dollars in my account every time. You feel me? And they track that. When you got the business account and stuff, they track that. You feel me? So you got to pay your taxes, man. You feel me? And that's one thing that I speak on highly of right now. Like, if you're gonna start your brand, do the LLC, do everything, you feel me, everything legit
Trademark,
in the beginning.
that,
Trademark, you feel me, do all that, all in the beginning, so you won't have to worry about it down the line, you know?
Man,
yeah.
That's real, bro.
You know, they got YouTube and stuff, you can learn so much nowadays, you feel me, like.
Man, that's just funny that you talk about that. I just got stumped a little bit because I'm currently doing that right now.
Okay,
That's why I was like,
but see,
you know what I'm saying?
I said, but one thing, I mean, I give you.
My business is always legit. I'm talking about on the other end of like, you know, trademarks and stuff and all that.
Yeah. See the trademark situation, I did that soon as I started. Yeah, in October of 2014, I did the trademark, but I did it myself. I tried to do it myself, and it didn't go through. So I ended up having to pay a lawyer. I had to pay a lawyer $1,000 to get all my stuff trademarked, and one of my trademarks didn't go through. So I had to do it again. So yeah.
See, man, this is valuable information that you getting right here from my dog Sully, Trap Fame. You know what I'm saying? Dohlyfe.
Yeah. And that's crazy because you say Trap the Fame because it's like everybody think it's two different things.
I do. It ain't.
Nah, it's really just Dohlyfe. You feel me? You know, like Trap the Fame got so big to where it's. I mean, it could almost be its own brand. You feel me? Somebody like when the first 2 years when I started. Somebody was like, man, that Dohlyfe's hard, bro, but that Trap the Fame, you feel me, is better. You feel me? I'm like, man, they not even knowing it's the same thing.
That's dope, though.
Yeah.
That's dope. I was really excited, bro, to get you on because, like, low key, this is like what I love. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from just like a jitter, from Bapes to, you know what I'm saying, well, for real done, the Icewear jeans, Evisu jeans and all that. Like, I grew up in that time of kind of like seeing that. And you got to think back then, bro, we thought it was so hard to really like do it. You know what I'm saying? And it probably was. But what I love about you, bro, is like you grind it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, never quit. You feel me? Like, quit. You know, like I said, now with we got the Trump stuff with the tariffs and all that. You feel me?
Has that affected you in any type of way?
Yeah, it affected me because I just did a $15,000 order. And now with the shipping coming, it's not the companies that people's thinking, it's the shipping, bro. You feel me? So like when you pay in the taxes on the shipping and everything, that's what's cost. But it just lowered down. But I just it makes me think about in 2020 and 2021 when I was placing all them big orders, man, I ain't take advantage of that, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Like, you know, it's something I didn't understand, but now that I know, man, I really got to take advantage of it.
Well, on a deeper level, it also makes you understand about who we putting and what's going on in the office, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to directly affect you in that type of way. You don't really realize it in that sense or whatever, but now we're really starting to feel it, man.
Yeah, facts.
Man. It's crazy work. So, where you see, Dohlyfe in the next 5 or 6, man?
Man, I
done seen the bubble coats, I done seen the hats, the Scullys, the jackets. Bro, people get whole outfits, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You like outfit a whole person to go out.
Yeah, facts. So, like I said, I'm restructuring my business and focusing on the online thing right now. So, but in the next 5 years, I'm trying to redo what I did already, actually, because I had a warehouse and all that. You feel me? I really want to get another warehouse. I want to go in the same direction that I was going, but do it the right way. Because like I said, I bumped my head. Like I had got a warehouse in Atlanta, a place in Atlanta, but I never moved. You feel me? So, because my mother had caught cancer, so I had to stay here. You feel me? So it was another trial and tribulation but now that I know, I'm gonna save my money the same way again, stack it up, you feel me, give me a warehouse, you know, just do it the same way I wanted to do it. Actually, yeah.
So a lot of people don't know, man, when I ran into you too. One thing on TDT Top Down Talks, I got a question I like to ask people, and I didn't get a chance to ask it. Shouts out to Waters, my dog Dre. Shouts out to Demarion, my previous guest that we had, Joy Wagner, everybody.
Yeah, shout out to Waters. We feel me? That's my dog, man. You
good people's right.
He known me since I was a kid too, you know.
Man, but you done had a couple old schools.
Yeah, facts.
Let's talk about it, bro. So the question I want to ask you.
Okay, yeah.
If you was to get another old school, what would it be? If you was to have a daily driver, what would it be? And then if you had an exotic, what would it be?
Okay, man, if I was to get another old school, I would probably get a Chevelle or a Grand National.
He's going 60 and better.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. We gonna go Grand National or Chevelle. I had a Grand National but I lost it, and I was young. I was 18 when I had it, and I didn't know what I had. You feel me? So I get a Grand National or Chevelle. I had, you know, the car, the city is the Monte Carlo. You feel me? That's the Louisville car.
Know what it is.
The Monte Carlo SS. You feel me? I don't want to go that route, but I might get it just because that was my first car. You feel me? That was,
same here.
Yeah.
I never had an SS. I always had like an LS.
I had an LS.
I mean an SL.
Yeah. I had my first car actually was an LS. You feel me? With the black top, the black top. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. Man, when I was 16, when I got that thing.
He's early. Look, I got mine when I was 14.
Okay, yeah.
You know, you got her moving around to try to get some bread. You get them cars early.
Man, I swear I probably went through about $100,000 with messing with them old schools, bro. Real time. Man, I swear when I was younger, I had two SS's, a LS. I had this same Delta 88 that we riding in right now.
Hey.
I had a Grand National, and I had a Cutlass, but I had about 5 or 6 old schools, all in my mama's driveway too.
Hey, wow, hey, I love it though. Yeah. I remember them times, man. Those was fun times.
Thanks.
So what would your daily driver be?
Man, my daily
move around every day, make deliveries, stop. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the family type stuff.
I would say either the Rhino or the what's the new? The Rhino's the new joint, the truck, but it's the what's the older it's 2025, but 2024.
I ain't never heard of no Rhino. I ain't even about the front on here.
Ah, dang, what's the?
I ain't even about the front on here. TDT people.
Everybody gonna look. They gonna be like, bro, how you not know, bro?
Is it made by Dodge?
Yeah, it's a Dodge.
It gotta be, because they ain't only people do animals. And
Raptor, bro.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's a Ford. Raptor.
Raptor's a Trackhawk. So there's the Raptor's Ford. Of course, it's the Hellcat, the Trackhawk, Demon.
What's the truck version?
The truck version is I am stuck. I heard somebody talk about it the other day. But I know what you're talking about.
It's either that. Because the Rhino is the smaller version of it. But either a pickup truck, bro. Because man, if y'all know me, y'all know I came through in that red truck, man. And I didn't like trucks as my when I was younger. But them trucks is like my daily driver for sure. It had to be a truck.
All right. And if you was gonna get something exotic, what would it be?
Yeah, my exotic would be a Ferrari 488 because my birthday is 488. You feel me?
Hey.
So I gotta go with my birth year 488.
That's super exotic right there.
Yeah,
he going up, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, bro. Where can people catch you at? Where can they get some merch at before we get up out of here, man, on TDT? Man, okay. If you want to grab the merch, it's dohlyfeclothing.com. And then if you're going to follow me on all platforms, it's at Dohlyfe, everything. All right, man. My dog. Bro, man, thank you so much for pulling up on me. Well, I pull it up on you. That's what we say every time. Right here on TDT, man. We got another episode in the can, man. We out. Drop top, man.